So whenever you're doing Pentagon Jr., you guys want to make sure you guys got a clean shave. Why? Because whenever you put on your makeup, it's going to be very hard to do the defined lines if you got a beard. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible, but it definitely gives you a better look if that's what you're looking to go for. So as much as I hate shaving my face, I'm doing this for you guys. So let's get to it. And what's up, guys? We are back. As you guys can see, I look like a baby face. Now, I can't say I'm too proud of my baby face, but hey, at least I knocked a couple of years off my life. But anyways, guys, to get started today, if you guys want to be Pentagon Jr., today I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, our goal today is to make our face look just like this mannequin. Now, I drew this with Sharpie, but if you guys don't have something like this or a photo in front of you, make sure you use a mirror. It does help. You can also use a Pentagon figure if you have one of those as well. Now, these are going to be my two references that I'm going to use. It's up to you guys to choose how you guys want to do it. But as long as you guys can see how the paint looks, that's all that matters. Now, if you guys want to pull off the whole entire Pentagon outfit, I got you. Now, I got this mask and this vest from my boy Raul in Mexico. Now, he is a mask maker in Mexico, and he makes the wildest mask, all professional. Now, I plan on getting the pants and I plan on getting the skirt, but that will come in time. Now, first things first, you guys can go to your local Walmart, you guys can go to Amazon and get you some baseball gloves. Depending on whatever color Pentagon that you decided to go with. I decided to go black and white. That's the original OG colors. So this is what I got right here. I picked these up at Walmart for like $24. Next, I got my suit from Raul, I believe. I can't remember exactly how much that this one cost me, but it's a professional grade, and I also asked for the zipper on the back, so that way we can get a really cool Pentagon look and don't have to deal with the laces. Laces are kind of a headache to me. Next up, we got the vest from Raul. If you guys have not checked out my most recent TikTok video, go check it out. Very cool. I put all this stuff on. We're gonna be putting this on tomorrow for my Halloween costume contest in the paint, so I'm really hoping that I win. Very cool, ain't it? Next, brushes. You do not want a hard brush. You want something very soft. Now, for the big areas like my eyeballs and stuff, I'm gonna use this really soft brush. You guys can get these at Walmart too. They're very, very cheap. I did have a very thin set that I was looking forward to using for this video, but I can't find it, so I don't know where it went. Next, these are gonna be for the little black parts that go on my cheek. This is just gonna be able to fill it out. It's gonna be a quick little brush. You guys want a very nice fine point brush. So that way you guys can get the cleanest lines for your mouth. That's gonna be for the skeleton face, like this La Parca over here. I think that's Hijo de La Parca. Maybe, I don't know. Next, after that, the most important thing you guys want for sure, contacts. Now you guys can get your special contacts at Moco Queen. I have a whole entire set of these from Moco Queen. I've literally accumulated these over time. But we're gonna go with the Manson contacts. Now these are very hard to find. If you guys cannot find these in the right ones, you guys can always go with the zombie contacts. These are Manson contacts. Look at the thick line. I have another pair that's actually a thin line, and you don't really want the thin lines. I'm not really a big fan of these. These thick lines make your eyeballs look really nice, and that's exactly what Pentagon Jr. wears whenever he wears them. And he also wears the zombie one, so it don't really matter. Next, paint. This stuff is from Moco Queen as well. I got the white and the black. Now, the black, don't get in your eye because it burns very bad. But we're gonna try the white out of my mouth and see if it covers better than the white paint that I was originally using, which was face paint from Hobby Lobby. If you guys are in the sports section in Walmart, you guys can actually get this right here. This right here is what kind of like what they use for like taping up your wrists and stuff like that. It's just to give it that extra illusion. We're actually gonna use this tape right here to go underneath my wrists, right on this area, underneath the gloves. I thought it looked kind of cool. It gives it more of a luchador feel, it gives more of a wrestling feel, and we're trying to go for the best look that we can. Without further ado, let me show you how I do it. A lot of you guys probably wondering why I'm saying you guys want soft brushes is because once you get the really hard brushes, whenever you try to use this paint, it's going to show streaks. And once you go over your face like this, it's going to have a lot of streaks. The softer the brush, the better it's going to lay out, the flatter it's going to look, and the better. If I ever come up with a better paint strategy, I'll make sure definitely make another video for you guys. Now, this is what I'm going to do first. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the paint. I'm going to brush it on the very edge of the mask. Very edge of the mask, just like this, just so I know where I'm going to paint. Then you want to slightly paint past that. Guys, you're going to get makeup on your masks. I'm very sorry. But it's the only way that I know how to do this. And like I said, if there's a better way, I'll make another video. Now this is what I mean by the streaks. You see that? That's not what you want. That looks bad. Now look at the difference in the soft brush. You might have to do it more than once. I actually dabbed a little bit of water in this and it's actually working a little bit better. So I think you guys need to just a little bit of water on your brush as you go in on this makeup thing. Now it's gonna sound really weird to say this, but from my experience, it's best to go ahead and put your contacts in before you put your makeup on. Because once after you put your makeup on and once you put those contacts in, you're gonna have that paint very close to your eyes. Now the problem with that is whenever you put contacts in your eyes, sometimes your eyes intend to water up, and once they water up, guess what happens? What happens whenever water comes out of your eyes? The paint retracts back into your eyeball and it burns. And then once it starts burning, you start rubbing your eyes, you're already messing up your makeup, it makes it worse. And next thing you know, you're redoing your makeup and it's not very fun. So take it from somebody who's done this a couple of times. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put in my contacts. But first, wash your hands or it's gonna burn. Now, a lot of you guys are going to hate contacts, and contacts aren't for everybody, but once you get used to them, they're actually really easy to put in your eyeballs, like that. Blink a couple of times. As you guys can see, what I'm going to be doing first is I'm going to be doing the sides of the cheeks here and here. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the mouth, and then we're going to do the chin last, and then we're going to add everything else. Now after you get the two arches on the sides, you want to start making lines on your lips, and then you want to connect those like a triangle at the top, and then add an extra line on top of it. Now guys, you guys gotta be super patient with this if you guys want it to come out right. Now you got those lines, now you just want to match the top with the bottom. Now you can tell a difference on the fine point on this brush compared to the other brush. So I'm sorry if this don't come out perfect, but for tomorrow for Halloween, it's gonna be perfect. As you guys can see, the teeth is not gonna be perfect for me. I just now find a really good fine point. But for the bottom of the chin, I went ahead and just did this little like swoosh on the bottom like this. Now we're just gonna have to fill them in and make them look like a big like claw going left and going right, and then the dot right there on the sides to give it that little design on the chin. Then, once after we had that design on the chin, now we are ready for the rest of it. Now guys, mine isn't gonna be perfect. I kind of did this in a very fast video for you guys, but it's kind of like how it is. It's actually super hard. But I'm pretty sure once you do it over and over and over, it starts to get pretty easy. It's the only reason why I haven't not done Pentagon Jr. in a long time. But I cannot wait to look forward to tomorrow, because tonight I learned a lot. You really just got to play with it and get a little used to painting on your face. So let's see what the turnout is. And it's kind of like what I came up with.